Hey everybody, Shane Sauer here with Blue Wing Title Agency's Real Estate Minute. I'm here today with Taylor Slevin from the Slevin Real Estate Group. And how you doing?
Great, happy to be here.
Awesome, it's great to have you. We're gonna have some questions for Taylor and we're gonna grill her a little bit. It'll be fun. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right,
Let's do it.
Hey, I'm gonna start off with we're gonna just shoot some questions at you and make you squirm a little bit.
Sounds good.
All right, well let me start off with this. Are new builds the most affordable way to purchase a home in today's market?
That's a great question. I think affordability is one of those things that it's in the eye of the beholder, right? Everybody sees affordability differently. But in my opinion, yes. I think new builds are the most affordable way with the interest rate incentives that they have, and they're paying their closing costs, they're paying for blind packages, appliance packages. Like, there's so many things that they're offering right now. So I do think that if you're open to not having potential backyard landscaping, right, and some of the other things that come with a new build, I do think that they're a very affordable option.
They're definitely throwing you incentives, aren't they?
Yeah, they're maximizing out where they can. It's incredible.
Good for them. And they keep building too.
And they really do. Yes. There are so many new builds.
I know you're living a little further away from the valley a lot of times.
A lot of times. There's not as many for sure in the Gilbert, Chandler, centralized locations. But if you're open to living a little bit on the outskirts, there's some great opportunity. I
think if you're willing to buy and stay out there for a little bit, you're going to get that equity back and you can move in closer at that point too, which is good for you too. And
it's a great investment, right? Absolutely.
Okay. Well, hey, everyone's asking, is now a good time to buy a home? What are your thoughts on that?
Everybody always asks, right? I feel like the number one question is, when's the perfect time? When's the perfect time? And perfect time doesn't really exist, right? We all know it, but the perfect time is when it's the right time for you. Right. So if you need to move for a location change, if you need an extra bedroom, if you want a pool, right? All of those things are the reason to move, and that's where it is the right time. So is now a good time to buy? It really depends on your situation. If you are in a situation where you need to move or you want to move, then absolutely, let's take a look and see whether we can maximize out with a resale or we look at new builds like we just talked about. There's so many different opportunities in this market to be had as a buyer right now.
The perfect time is, there's no timing in the market.
Yeah, exactly. We all wish that we had the crystal ball, right? That tomorrow would be the best day of your life to buy a house.
Right.
But we just don't.
Well, let's get on to this one. If someone wants to buy a house in the next year, what should they be doing today?
Great question. I think there's a lot of different things, but the number one thing that I think is the most important is start early. And what I mean by that is call your lender, call your realtor, figure out who you want to work with, right? Because everybody's different. Not all real estate agents are the best fit for a buyer, whether that's they maybe just haven't worked with your type of buyer or they just aren't the best fit for you as a person. And same thing with lenders. There's different programs, there's different things. Call them, start forecasting what it would look like to buy a home in a year, right? That real estate agent can talk you through, okay, here's the timeline of when we want to start looking at homes, when we want to get pre-qualified. The lender can walk you through increasing your down payment amount that you have available, right? Or maybe it's adjusting your credit score in the best way, paying on a credit card. Those are all things that they're going to do today that they can help you in a year from now buy a home. So I think that would be my number one recommendation.
Okay. What's something buyers can negotiate today that they couldn't a few years ago?
Everything. Well, when you look back to the COVID market where we had the 2% interest rates, there was no negotiating. You were paying over asking, you were not getting concessions, you were really giving up your left kidney to buy a home. And so now you can definitely adjust purchase price, you can definitely ask for concessions, right? A lot of listing agents are prepping their sellers going to market. Hey, you're probably going to pay seller concessions when you sell your home, right? So again, there's so much room for opportunity in this market. As a buyer, you can get so many different things that you couldn't a few years ago.
Which will be interesting when the market does flip a little bit back to sellers, and so buy now.
Right, and then in a few years you'll be on top because you'll be the seller.
Absolutely. What's something you tell your younger self before buying your first home?
Oh, if I could go back in time and buy 10 of my first home, right? So what I would tell my younger self is just take the plunge. It's scary buying your first home, or it can be. It's a big commitment. And I think that's where a lot of first-time home buyers back off from the challenge and they just choose renting. And I get it, stand it. But my first home is and may always be the best investment that I've ever made. And I still own it. It's a rental property now. It performs every month for me. There's tons of equity in that house. So if I could go back even 2 years further than when I bought it, I would have that much more equity, right? And it would be that much more of an investment. So again, first-time home buyers or young me, go back in time if you can. Start early and just really make it happen as soon as you possibly can.
I didn't buy my first house till I was like 36.
It's so common. I think the average age for a first-time home buyer is almost 40 years old for the United States right now.
I just didn't even think about it. And
Absolutely.
really, I didn't have anyone pushing me
Yep.
towards it. And I did it with my oldest son. He bought when he was 20. It's like buy.
Absolutely, exactly, I agree. I know people who bought when they were 18 years old and they have a real estate portfolio now that is basically paying for their lifestyle, and that's amazing. That's what I want for everyone.
I'm
right?
so jealous.
Me too, absolutely.
So what's your favorite part about helping clients?
I love watching people's goals come true. So when I have a client that, whether they're a first-time home buyer or they're a move-up buyer, right, they want the pool, they want the extra bedroom, whatever it is, I love watching that happen. And I love when you walk into a space and you can see the buyer just see their lives, right? Like you're just looking at them and you can see them go, oh, I'm gonna have Christmas here and I'm gonna do kitchen dinners here and have the family over for game nights. Like that is the best thing ever when you're working with somebody.
Right.
That's my favorite thing.
You see a light bulb just
You
turn on like,
can.
oh, I saw that.
It's
I even
the
heard
one.
it.
Yep, exactly. You start hearing them talk about all these different things that they haven't said in any of their houses, and I'm like, all right, this one's a little more serious, which I love to see happen.
That's awesome. Hey, let me ask you this, and here's an opinion thing, but if someone has a 2.75 interest rate, why would they sell their home?
I think that it goes back to when is the best time to sell, right? And the reality is when the house doesn't fit what you need anymore, that's your best time to sell. And that 2.75% interest rate, I know it's an incredible incentive and we may never see rates get down that road again. That's unfortunately the reality. But that rate doesn't mean that you should be unhappy in your own home, right? If there's something about that home that doesn't work for you, again, maybe it's your job changed and that location is no longer the best. You have a 45-minute drive now. Or it's too big of a house, it's too small of a house. Whatever reason it doesn't fit for you anymore, that 2.75% interest rate is not enough to limit your life, right? In my opinion. So I think that you should take a look at the equity that you have in the home, because if you have a 2.75% interest rate, you probably have some equity there, or I would hope so. And maybe we can take that chunk of equity and pay down your next interest rate on your next house, or buy down the loan amount so that the payment still makes sense. And really, the monthly payment is the most important thing in my opinion, because that's your affordability. That's what you're paying each month. That's what's potentially taking away from your lifestyle, right? If you were overpaying, which you could afford. So if you have a 2.75%, why sell? Really? Because you want to be happy in your home. It's where we spend our lives. We should be 100% happy.
Well, let me back up here a minute. I'm gonna back up and go off the paper real quick. But how did you get into the industry, and how long have you been in real estate?
So I've been in real estate about 6.5 years now. Real estate was a leap of faith for me. I was not planning on going to real estate. I have a biology degree. It's a little bit of a 180, but an opportunity presented itself. I was unhappy in my employment previously, and so I took the leap of faith. I was an unlicensed assistant for a year, and then went and got my license. So, but I tell you, it has just been amazing, this journey. I love this real estate career that I'm on. This path that I'm on has just been the best thing ever. So it's just been honestly so wonderful.
Really, it's a career of making friends.
Yeah.
Like lifelong friends.
Absolutely.
Right?
I miss my texting buddies when we close a house. I'm like, man, I've been talking to these people every day for the past 3 months, and then now they're gone. Or they're not gone, but I'm not talking with them every day. You know, it's more of a long term, but you make great relationships in this business.
Well, and the beauty is you continue to work with the same families over and over again.
Yep.
you build those relationships. And, I mean,
Love my repeat clients.
that's amazing, right? Well, I'm going to give you some rapid fire questions here.
Yeah.
Are you ready? Okay, let's go. Beatles or Stones?
Beatles.
Coffee or tea?
Water.
What's your favorite restaurant in the Southeast Valley?
Ooh, in the Southeast Valley, I love, and this is going to seem silly, but I love Elmer's Taco Shop. That's probably my number one.
Not so bad. What's one thing on your bucket list?
To see all of the national parks.
That's cool.
Yep.
Early bird or night owl?
Early bird.
All right. Well, Taylor, it's been amazing having you on with us today. Any last words for the folks out there?
No, thank you so much for having me. Shane is awesome, so thank you so much for letting me be here.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much.